Welcome to Zelda Speedruns. We have for you from the Zelda 2 Randomizer Standard Tournament 2024 a brackets round 1, game 1 matchup between the number 31 seed Knucks and the number 34 seed Sassagelink. I am VT Slacker and I am joined in the commentary booth by
Jay Cooper.
Jay Cooper. Yep, and sorry. And also I want to thank our tracker for today, Jay Lowe. So Jay, how are you feeling about today's race?
Well, looking at the records, these guys have actually played each other already in the Swiss portion of this tournament, and Knucks came out on top in that matchup. So, be interesting to see if that holds up here, or if maybe Sassage can get a little bit of revenge.
Yeah, and this is a best of 3, so we'll have a couple shots at it. And I just sent the runners off.
All right, so we should see them starting fairly soon. It'll be interesting to see, as always, what type of overworld we're getting and the challenges that it might present.
And looks like the time's a little bit off on our side, but they just left. And automatic palace and GP right outside of the front door.
It seemed like I was a little behind you, so I went ahead and refreshed. Looks like
Not a
we've got a Maze Island immediately accessible.
And saying there's no audio. Why? Audio. Okay, now it's saying I'm ahead. See this? So I'm trying to do everything at the same time.
Oh, we got a hint for the glove being in the east in Mito here. Sassage is doing some exploration of Maze Island, not taking a look at the palace. Okay, here we are.
Okay,
that's P4 on the island.
That should get you game audio. I apologize. We said glove east, which kind of helps out. It's good to know where that is. Glove hunts are no fun.
Yeah, it seems that Knucks' audio is only coming out of the right side. I wonder if Sasage is better.
Okay, I can switch that over.
Got a hammer on the grass tile for Knucks. Nice to have that early.
And keys in the drop pool.
Oh, this lever in the Maze Island encounter could be trouble for Sass. Oh my god, that was so close.
Yep. Just a couple pixels away. I know I was working on getting the stream set up. I didn't see if we got any drops this evening. We got the one drop into the normally would be the child in vanilla.
Hey, we got the boots on Maze Island. That's a nice find for Sassage. Yep. Let's see if he can find the other item before he leaves here.
It should make it a little bit easier getting through the maze.
We do have a free thunder spell. For Knucks. 76. That means we get one magic jar. We can cast that even at magic 1, so that would be nice. I think it's funny how you guys can't see this on your end, but on our end, they both have a graphic on their stream that has the Ganon game over like image in it, so.
A death in Trophy Cave. But there was that magic jar sitting there, so going back in for it just so you can have a castable thunder.
One life left. Let's hope he gets through here. A trophy cave can be really tough if there's a moa in it, like there is here. Gotta really take care of this first. There you go.
And there's the raft tile on Maze Island.
And there's our second item, which is a magic jar.
Didn't catch the spell in Raru, or is that where the thunder spell came from?
No, the thunder was in. Oh,
yeah, jump.
Sorry.
Once again, I gotta go with our other tracker, chat, helping us out.
Jump is nice to get early, and when he finds Mito, he's gonna be able to get down stab immediately. Super expensive at Magic 1. We wouldn't even be able to cast it if we didn't have that extra magic container, but we do, so... no question, I'm sure we'll be seeing down stab soon.
Yep, get down stab knocked out, and then normally you don't need it for much later, so... And that's a red Daira in Medicine Cave.
Medicine Cave.
Or Harkadator Cave, excuse me.
Okay. I was gonna say.
Don't mind me, I'll mix up name.
Yeah, Medicine Cave is the biggest challenge at the start.
Yeah,
Here is actual Medicine Cave.
I just noticed that cave I need to go through. When you're running it, you're not worried about getting the names right.
Yeah, as long as you can kind of keep track of what you've seen and what you haven't, so... That's the main thing. Sassage did make it through the first room of Medicine Cave. And now he's got the Red Daira.
Red Daira.
And... yeah, that's going to be tough. That's almost similar to Vanilla Medicine Cave there. I think you gotta take care of this Red Daira, maybe.
Yeah, it's too much damage to try to power through it. But back to start.
Yeah, jump might help. Downstab would also help if you pick that up. So, yeah, Sassage is not making use of his boots. You gotta, if you've got the boots, you gotta step onto every water tile that you can use to save yourself some encounter space, I think. Finding the bad end of Fairy Cave.
Yep. And now Knucks is in Medicine Cave. We'll see how he does with the red and orange Daira at the second end.
Oh, that was a lot of damage in a hurry. That was unfortunate. Finally, life 2 for Sassage. I don't know that would be enough for him to get through Medicine Cave regardless, but it sure wouldn't hurt.
No, Magic Container Cave.
Oh, that's rough. Magic Container Cave looks like a fairly easy enemy set today. Do have keys in the drop pool, that's nice.
Oh, now with that orange Daira sitting in there, you can't really get close enough to hit it without getting hit yourself.
Yeah, it's kind of possible, it's a little tricky. Well, I would have just tried to clear him out at that point, but... Oh, is he doing it? No, he got a lot closer than Sassage did for sure.
Yeah,
but...
he was getting it set up where the Daira flashing kind of shows when he's about to throw.
Yeah, it can be very tough to time that when you're in the dark for sure.
But also that orange Daira does not help matters.
Right, yeah, the combination is definitely what Ditto man. Helmet head guards the heart.
Yep, so that means we don't need the item out of P2.
Though I have a feeling that neither of these guys would say no to an extra heart.
And Saria has Thunder. But
Yeah.
we have the wrong side.
Yeah, Knucks has already got Thunder out of there from earlier. Especially Sassage in particular should have access to all of the West with the boots on his feet. In East for the cross.
Cross not needed, but a good luxury item.
And East for the trophy. What was that glove hint again? Was that also East?
Yes.
Okay.
So
We got like half the items in the East. Already identified. Got an attack 2 for Knucks. That should help make some of these caves a little easier.
I was thinking Knucks does have Thunder. He could have used it against those Dairas in Medicine Cave.
Yeah, you're right. He definitely could. That's something you gotta be thinking about. Even when combat's not your, strong suit, you gotta be thinking, when can I use the spells that I have to my advantage?
And even more Dairas.
Sassage does take down a Daira. Gets a magic 2. There's our Cave.
Probably really wanted that heart.
Yeah, he was at absolutely 0 health, so.
Plus
Very
a little
nice.
more survivability than when going back into Medicine Cave. As Alan's pointing out in chat, the winner of this 3-game set gets the number 2 seed and our defending standard champion, Chroma. But of course, this is Rando, so anything could happen.
Yeah, that's a tall task for these guys. Max, you gotta walk left there. I don't know why you're
Yeah, Sausage did get around to get to the other side of Saria, so we'll pick up Thunder as well.
I'm not sure what we still have left to see in the West here.
Trying to think. We've seen Grass Tile. We've seen Medicine Cave, but no one's made it through it. We've seen Magic Container Cave and Pillar P-Bat Cave. We did see Trophy Cave. And I believe we did see Heart Container Cave, but I don't know if anybody's gone through it. Because we have the tracker for Knucks, but we don't have one for Sausage on our screen.
Yeah, I wonder if there's a raft in one of these caves that we haven't gotten through yet that will take us to the east, perhaps, where we can pick up. Oh, please let us get to that. Oh, it's not going to happen.
Yeah, you can see it happening as soon as you see the bag drop. You turn around and you just can't get to it, just out of reach. Sausage is having some trouble with that Moa. It seems to be now staying up top so he can deal with the Daira below.
Take that life. No, come on. Just take the life level, man.
It's a little greedy.
He's going to die here, probably, but let's see. Oh, no. There it is. Alright, he's still got 2 lives left. Just hoping that this experience does not go to waste.
So is the answer in Medicine Cave?
Yeah, it's either Medicine Cave or potentially Heart Container Cave. We got another attempt from Knucks in Medicine Cave. We could go into palaces with all these keys that we have,
Okay,
but
Sausage
they are
is
not
in Heart
magic.
Container Cave, which has had its own red Dyra. That's the reason why no one has gone through it yet.
Yeah. Need to see some Thundercast from these guys. Take care of that red Dyra.
I don't know if it's just don't know they're able to cast it, or
Yeah,
kind of afraid to use it because they might need it later. I think Knucks finally did do one cast of it, but only got the red Dyra.
Oh. He's still got one life left, right? Yep. Okay, he's got this. He's got this. It's just a Geldarm at the end here, I think, so you just gotta...
Yeah, you have to recognize that's what it is. And it's the child.
Oh, that is not what we need. Must be in Heart Container Cave? Unless there's something we're missing, that's certainly possible.
No, because we got both the checks on Maze Island. We don't have a way to get into palaces. Oh, no, yeah, there's the bridge to Maze Island.
Yeah,
We don't have a raft, so we can't get off of Maze Island.
I don't know if there was a cave somewhere that we missed, perhaps, but most likely what we need is the raft out of...
And Sausage picks up Downstab. So probably another attempt at Heart Container and Medicine Cave coming up.
Yeah, that is our first Downstab acquisition, isn't it? So it's a nice little leg up for Sassage. And the medicine is in 1, and that's just a spell, so that's not too exciting.
Yes, but remember all the items you have in the east, including the glove.
That's true. That's true. Very well could be required. Attack 2 and Life 4 are both not doing enough for us right now. We need more levels. Oh, it looks like the Mew is invincible. Even more so than usual. Sassage gonna take down this guy, maybe? He's still at attack 1. It's rough. Oh, he didn't get the level. That's upsetting. Oh, that guy's worth 200 though. Yeah.
Yes, Maze Island Palace is Palace 4 today.
Oh, it's just a 1-up in Heart Container Cave, so that is not the answer.
So are we missing possibly like a cave on the west that we can only get to by boots? Because neither of the runners have really been using the water.
Possible. I'm almost tempted to pull up the seed and see what's going on. Well, Knucks just got the boots, so it's not like walking on the water was much of an option for him before now. But Sassage is going to go ahead and go into P1, which is a perfectly reasonable play, but we know that progression is not going to be in here. In fact, we know what the item is in here, and we're actually going to get it right now. This is the medicine, which will get us the spell. Yeah, good call up an A in there. He really had no option. He wasn't going to get out of there, so...
Yeah.
Oh, nice work taking out that Blue Lizalfos and getting a solid 500 XP from that. That is huge.
So I don't know if you do any grinding here, though. We kind of got decent levels. Obviously, more attack would be nice.
Yeah. I'd say Knucks really has a big lead with those attack levels and life levels. He's already got banged.
Sausage having trouble getting back on those blocks after coming back up from the elevator.
Yeah, it's kind of tricky when you've got the generator with the repeating enemies coming and they don't give you much of a break to try to make that jump. True, he could cast jump. That would certainly make it easier.
Yeah, and sometimes you just have to just say, okay, I'm going to use jump here, get out the way instead of trying to conserve magic.
There is the 7th magic jar for Knucks.
So we shouldn't have any issues with Granny.
That's interesting. We can just walk from the bridge to the raft tile. Right on the water.
Yeah, but we still gotta find our way over to either Death Mountain or the east. So there's gotta be a cave somewhere.
Yeah, I think regardless, I think that doing one first is the play with all these keys that we've been seeing dropped, and getting spelled before going to the east so that we can have that check in Knucks when we get there the first time. Particularly because we know that the glove is in the east. Nice work by Knucks there, using the Thunder Spell. I don't think we've seen Sassage use it once yet, have we?
And now Knucks is going into P1.
Yeah.
Knucks does not have the hint that the medicine is in here.
Yeah, I don't know that he recognized that was the item room. He also didn't pick up Downstab yet, so... Either way, I don't think you leave P1 without the item this early. So Sassage is on attempt 2 on Horsehead. He's still got a low attack level, which means quite a number of swings on Horsehead. But he's getting it down this time. I think he's going to take him down, and he does.
Trying to decide which levels to get. So I ask you a question, Jay. What would you do in that situation? You had take life, or do you let it ride over to get to attack?
I don't think that the attack level is high enough to make the carryover worthwhile. I would just try to
you would go with the double level?
Take the double level for sure, and then think about trying to pick up the attack level before I place my next gem. Hopefully Knucks goes left this time and picks up that medicine. He hasn't picked up Downstab yet either, so when he goes back to Mito, then he'll be able to get both of those things at once.
Does pick up the medicine.
Knucks went into Heart Container Cave. Okay, now he recognizes it. And uses Thunder right away. Good call. And we can almost use Thunder twice. Get another magic jar, then we
could. Once again, sees the one up. And we're still trying to figure out where our progression is. How to get off the west.
Yeah, it's definitely not what we're looking for, a 1-up. And the Heart Container that's in Medicine Cave is also not the progression he's looking for, so... Definitely a little bit of a tricky seed here, which is, you know, these guys aren't the most experienced in this game anyway, so any seed's can be a challenge. It doesn't need to be an extra challenge.
And sausage into P2, which we have a hint that there's a heart in here, so the item's not in here either.
Yeah, and I mean, it couldn't logically be, of course, either, because we don't have logical palace access yet. So this is a little bit of a loop. Sassagelink, you gotta use that thunder spell, man.
Or at least down stab. There we go. You have the pogo stick.
That was a tough room, though.
Yeah, because you had the mini Goomba stopping you from going over the top. Neither of the runners have gone through Jump Cave.
I wouldn't expect they would need to go through, but possibly. I guess if we haven't seen both sides. I just expected that we would have access to both sides with the boots and everything in hand. The overworld has seemed fairly open so far, but I haven't been playing that close attention. Hoping that Knucks can finish off this level before he dies, regardless. Oh, is Sassage out of keys now? Looks like that might have been the case there.
Still looking for this cave. So we've seen the transports. We've seen one side of Jump Cave. We've seen Fairy Cave.
Oh wait, was it not here? Who saw the item in Medicine Cave? And where was the heart container that Sassage has? Also, use thunder, man. Yeah, jeepers. It's especially frustrating that he's not using thunder, because if he uses it, that's just a quick 200 experience too. So he needs those levels.
To answer your question in chat, there is some luck involved, but definitely the skill of the players. There's a reason the top seeds are the top seeds in this tournament.
Yeah, I would definitely say that skill is most important.
How to handle combat, when to use spells, recognizing rooms.
Alright, both of them currently picking up spell at the same time. Knucks did pick up both things, right? Oh, we found a cave to Death Mountain. Okay.
Hey. And it looks like it's Island's Death Mountain, but of course that's free since they have boots.
So, this is the first transport cave we've seen, right?
Yes.
So there's possibly another connector here that goes to the east, or we'll be looking for Hammer Cave or Spectacle Rock, since we do have a hammer, and then that will go to the or that will lead us to the raft.
half tile. So that was going nowhere. So yeah, it is a cave to the east.
Oh yeah, yeah, you're right. That raft is not going to help us. There's our rock anyway. Free item, take it. That is a nice thing to find.
Yep, still got plenty of searching around to do in Death Mountain, plus a couple of caves in the east.
There's our east right there. Alright, well, now the main mission here in the east is to find the glove, and also find our logical paddles access, which might be the key, or might be the first spell.
Plus we still need to find Reflect, at least. And as you said, a way to access Palace, either any key or a fairy. We have the child, so all spells should be free.
I think that was maybe Fairy Town, Knucks.
It's fire.
Oh, Fire Town, okay. Well, we don't know what fire is linked to yet, so it even could be fairy.
There's still Granny's bowling trophy.
Yeah, I don't remember what was in Rudo.
I'm looking at Knucks' track, it looks like it is Shield.
Ah, yes, that is what he is right there.
So I don't think that's one you go back for, unless it's on the way. Once again, that's also might be a comfort thing.
Yeah, I would say with the rate these guys are dying, just go and pick it up. It'll probably save more time to pick it up than skipping it would. Is this where our glove is? Maybe. Nope, just a pea bag.
Just taken from the Nukasudo Bank.
Well, that's an interesting choice to take Magic 4 there. He could have just taken Attack 4. Alright, so fire is not spell.
Not fairy, not shield.
Yeah, not jump either, I think. Well, I think we probably already knew that.
That leaves Reflect and Thunder still on the table. And I didn't think Knucks was at full life, so I don't know if we can match it up to life either.
Yeah. Hopefully he uses it in an encounter. Well, there's our forest tile, and we got the demon already. Well,
that takes out Thunder.
yeah, definitely not Thunder.
Could check to let himself get hit, is check Reflect.
Yeah, Reflect seems like a decent possibility. Okay, Hammer did not lead to anything on the east. Reflect would be pretty helpful, but then again, we do have access to all the spells in the east, most likely, so it's probably not going to save us that much, but
True, but it would be nice to have a cheaper Reflect if it is. Makes it easier to set up for Thunderbird and one less town that we have to visit. And our tracker J-Lo is saying that it is Reflect because it did not get a heal from the fire spell, so that pretty much takes out everything except Reflect. Sassage is still in the west, has found the Baggoose Forest tiles. I didn't see where exactly that cave was that took Knucks to DM.
yeah, I'm not sure either.
Water tile.
Is this our glove? It is.
There's our glove. Yep, now let's pick up the spells and then start knocking out palaces, it looks like. Okay, now Sausage is in Death Mountain.
One of my favorite things in this game. Nice and done, avoiding the damage.
Sausage hasn't gotten to the east yet. The trophy's in the east.
Yeah, the east is found through Death Mountain here, so don't expect that Knucks is going to make it out of here alive, but he's still got 2 lives left. That's great.
There's 3 or 6.
Yeah,
And I spy a 3-eyed rock.
Yeah, I don't remember if we saw 2 palaces outside of Valley of Death already. If so, that would mean that I think that is not required, because this is already
Yes, because Sausage
all
is at
4
the other.
towns.
So both 3 and 6 are outside of Valley of Death.
Okay.
So that, I believe, puts 5 in the valley, if I'm correct.
Yeah. Knucks is getting close on some of these jumps here. At this point, though, it's not worth it, and it would have been faster to just walk down to where you're supposed to climb up, but then again, it's not that serious a business, and it's always fun to try to learn it for yourself. Getting the super
There's
jump
the
there.
RAF. That's in Risen.
Yeah. And we know that raft is not terribly useful. See what spell this is, but it is fairy. Okay, so now we can clear out palaces if we want.
Still need to find Reflect for P4.
Well, not really. We do have.
Yeah, because fire. That's right, we do have fire. So yeah, we can start clearing out palaces.
Okay, I don't think Knucks recognizes that fire is Reflect, so it's gonna go ahead and pick it up right here. Either way, it's not a big deal. You usually don't cast Reflect that much, so knowing that fire is Reflect is not gonna save that much time.
Yeah, like I said, normally it's nice if it's fire for that setup for Thunderbird, so that you can cast, Shield, Reflect, and still have plenty for Thunder, or if you need a life cast.
Yeah, that's not the worst use, but then again, Reflect also gets pretty cheap at high magic levels too, so.
Now Sausage is kind of following where Knucks has been, picking up everything from New Kasuto.
Knucks is still looking around a bit, but he really doesn't have anything else to look for. He could just go into that palace that he sees there. I think we do still have a P-Bag cave on the table. I don't think we've seen Sunken.
Oh, Knucks has Sunken marked off.
Oh, does he? Okay.
Yeah. He's the one he doesn't have marked off as Risen, which we saw from Sausage side. And now he's going into either 3 or 6. Of course, we'll need some windows to find out which one that is.
Oh,
Staphos and the Dripper.
Yeah, not bad. Well, if they drop at that rate, then they'd be great, but no, yeah.
Yes.
They can only drop 1 at a time because of sprite limits.
and they'd only drop $50 P bags. I always hate it when the P bag is worth less than the regular cost.
This isn't necessary, but at this point, any levels are good. The life level, that's great.
And Sausage is about to pick up the glove. So not that far behind.
Oh, this is a dead end. I have to turn around. You can tell it's not, or it's a dead end. Whenever there's an enemy walking plus a flying enemy and no pillar, then it's this dead end.
It's the from Vanilla P5.
There would be a red jar in that statue there, or actually, maybe it's a. Since we're in 3 and 3 or 6, then it might be a chance at a red jar or a red iron knuckle. Oh, a tough room right here.
And you already saw the problem with this room with down stabbing the glove.
This is one of the hardest rooms in the game, no question. It is a vanilla room, but it's
And there it is.
It's a room in P5 that you never have to go to in vanilla.
Yeah, actually, I think that's in vanilla that takes you to the route to get to the other side of the false wall room we just saw. That gets you the key. If my memory serves me correctly.
I don't think so. I think that it's not required.
It's not required.
It's yeah. So it's not part of the All Keys route either.
Okay. And always welcome heart from P still 3 or 6. We still don't know which one it is.
Sassage going through the encounter here. I think either fairy feet or try to get the encounter skips, in my opinion.
Yeah, it looked like he was trying to go the vanilla route using jump to make the gap. I know I'll try it sometimes if I have fairy, but I'm out of cash. Kind of just one attempt to see if I can make it through. But with no fairy, I definitely would go with the encounter skip in that situation.
We got some tricky rooms in this palace that Knucks is in, but he is slowly making his way through, hopefully.
And then takes a mace to the face.
Oh, that is not reflect. It didn't block the hammer, so, huh. If it's not reflect, what is it? Was it shield? Did he change colors?
It's kind of hard to tell.
And there's a death, which is really unfortunate because that is game over for Knucks. So we're gonna have to go through those tricky rooms again. But it wasn't too far in. P3 is usually the second shortest palace, so not too surprising that Rubenak was quick, but
Well, we don't think it's spell only because Knucks used it in the spell tower area and the tower didn't come up.
yeah, I'm pretty sure the spell tower would still come up even if you already left it. Sassage has found himself back in the west, and now he is. I hope this is 2.
Yes, this is P2.
Okay. Did he get fairy?
I did not see it. Because it should have been free. He has the child, so all spells in the east are free.
Nice use of sword beams by Knucks there to get through that nasty room. Oh, just get down the stairs.
No, in this flag set, fire is linked to one of the other 7 spells, and it's denoted with an exclamation point because in other settings it can be kind of 50-50 if it's linked or not. But yeah, fire does still act as fire from the vanilla game as well.
Nicely done by Sassage getting through that tricky room there. Oh, come on. Gotta...
And you have to kind of have to learn how to get over.
Oh, nice.
Sassage's having a little bit of trouble trying to downstab the Iron Knuckle. It's kind of have to do your downstab a little bit after you get to the peak of your jump. Otherwise, that Iron Knuckle will just keep backing up on you.
Alright, Knucks gets his first gem placed. And Sassage is in a dead-end room, I believe.
Yep. Once again, no fairy, so keys are important to him. Or at least not that I've seen. I have to check his menu next time it comes up. We're definitely at the point where you kind of think of how do I want to route this so I don't backtrack as much.
That was nicely done by Sassage, making it through a tricky room in both directions there without taking a death. Apparently the things that are easily killed and downstabbable usually are invincible in the East this seed.
It could be worse.
Oh yeah, no question.
I think we had a race earlier today where the MOAs were invisible, or invincible.
Is this 6 now that Knucks is in?
I believe so, but I didn't see the pillars coming in. Actually, no, it's not. 6 was a different color. I believe this is 5 then. Because he hasn't gone back east either. Yep.
Oh no, Knucks is still in the East.
So yes, this is 5. He went into Valley of Death.
Oh, okay.
You should have seen 6 over in that corner when you come into the east. Not see fairy on Sassagelink's menu. So he is still out of logic.
Yeah, and we know that the item in here is just a heart container, so it's not like he could pick up the magic key or something. I'm not sure why Knucks is farming these enemies right here.
Well, Knucks has fairy, so there shouldn't be a need for a key. Yeah, like I could see this that this was on Sausage's side without fairy. something we have to ask during the interview.
Looks like it was a key that he was after.
Maybe just saving up just in case. There's the heart and 2 that we knew of.
Alright, well, we found Guma, and he doesn't have any health spells, I think. No shield and no life.
And Guma is hitting hard as usual.
Yeah.
I think Knucks was at full life and just lost half of it right from one shot.
He's getting there, though.
Getting a good rhythm.
Yeah.
But of course, you have to watch that one backstep that Guma loves to do, just to fake you out.
There we go. Very nicely done.
And Sassage has found Helmet Head.
Gotta give Knucks props. That was probably better than my average Guma fight.
Yeah, you have to be very patient with Guma sometimes, especially when you're in one-shot territory. So now Knucks back to the west, still with P6 waiting for him in the east.
Yeah, but he can get back to these pretty quickly. Might as well go and finish up P1 here. Should be an easier task. Oh, this is P2 first. Either way is fine.
Yeah, some will say that Guma is the hardest boss in the game. Just because of the RNG movement compared to something like Thunderbird, where you know where Thunderbird's going.
Yeah. I think that there's no question it's between Guma and Thunderbird.
So Knucks finding that elevator loop that Sassage found earlier. I didn't see how many keys Knucks has, so I think he would be a little bit more hesitant to use Thunder, knowing you need Fair to get through locked doors.
I think it was worth it for that one too. Alright, Sassage is heading back to the east. Hopefully he picks up the fairy spell this time. And he still needs Reflect as well. I think that this path to the right here led to a dead end. Man, I really hope that we see them get life or shield, or both. Because otherwise GP is going to be very rough.
Okay, so now Sausage is in 6.
What is that?
It's a glitch from Vanilla where if a Iron Knuckle drops into a gap, it can somehow hit you or hit your shield. So it causes
Oh yeah,
infinite
I didn't
block.
hear the glitchy noise because I have the sound on for Knucks on my side. So it just looked like the iron knuckle was just hanging out on the bottom of the screen.
Yeah, I have sound on both of them. It is a very distinct noise.
Yeah, no question.
Yep, that was the block glitch that we've talked about sometimes in the Discord of something falls off the screen and then just hits your shield infinitely for a while.
This is a dead end. I don't know why Sassage is messing around in here with no keys. Just go and find your fairy spell.
Now, this might be what we talked about earlier, that room recognition. To know when you see those 3 enemies hanging around the elevator that this is a double dead end and just keep going down the elevator. And a Bagu Bagu puts Knucks in the drink.
Yeah. But I think he was out of magic anyway, and he's still got 2 lives left, so hopefully it's not too bad of a death for him. Well, Sassage did get up to attack 5, that's nice.
Are hitting pretty hard, and they come up right at eye level on that bridge. And Knucks quickly taking down Helmet Head. So you would think P1 would be Knucks' next stop.
I would certainly imagine as much. There's our Barbo in P6 for Sassage. Okay.
Okay, so Knucks is going to go pick up shield.
That'll be nice. Help to get through some of the trickier rooms.
That with 7 heart containers needs a lot of health to work with.
Nicely done by Sassage, taking down Barbo there. Attack 5 seemed pretty effective. Oh, I don't know that he meant to take that life level.
No, getting another shot at it, but it looks like, just to do triple level now.
Yeah. Good enough.
And still a key in reserve to get through. So Sausage has been keeping up with Knucks on palaces, even though still without the fairy spell.
Yeah, why is he going back?
He's still looking for an item in 6.
I'm not sure what he would be looking for.
Yeah. Could be searching for a magic key, but you're taking a big gamble trying to get it out of logic if you don't know where it's at.
Okay, looks like he's giving up.
Because you'd have to think, technically that magic key could be anywhere right now since we have access to the fairy spell.
This is P1 for Knucks?
I believe so.
Okay. Oh no. It was a sad death for Sassage. I would head back to the head back to the palace and open A again quick. Just get the full 3 lives to work with. These encounters are so awful with some of the enemy placements.
Yeah. Because you almost always have flying enemies right above those lava pits.
Yeah. I would just work on getting down the encounter skips if you can't do the fairy feed.
Or invisible mullahs flying around.
Oh, dang. Sassage was almost through that one. And that's a game over. So was it necessary to go through... no, I don't think it was necessary to go through Valley of Death. I think there was another way around to get to past the caldera. To get to the other half.
So it looks like Knucks is heading back to the east. So it's try P6. Saving P4 for last.
Yeah, I'm not really sure why he didn't just do P4 first, but then again, just a matter of overworld routing, I think.
Yeah, it's on Maze Island kind of by itself.
And then he can just get to Maze Island pretty quickly once he up and he's back to start.
Sassage is headed back east as well, because he still needs Fairy and Reflect.
Oh, hey. You know what? If this is a magic key, that could help Sassage to get through some of the palaces at the very least.
Free up magic for Thunder and Jump and things like that. Knucks routes directly to Arba.
Yeah, that was a very fast P6 for Knucks, for sure.
Normally, if you don't have Fairy for Death Valley, you go with what's called encounter skips, where you purposely run into an enemy on the tile that the Death Valley trap is at, so that you take the encounter instead of the trap. Flute and Hammer Cave, not what you want to see. We know there's not really anything in Three-Eyed Rock because we've seen everything.
Nice thought by Knucks there. Since he was out of keys and couldn't cast Fairy, I guess, tried to cast Jump to get over it. But, yeah, now he's gotta up an A and go back to E4.
Yeah. Yeah, so you're gonna up an A anyway, so death there is not really that horrible. Just get your magic back, Fairy over, get out of there.
Once more into the caldera for Sassage. Let's hope he gets through this time. Though, again, I'm pretty sure there is a pass-through cave to the south of here that would take him to the other side of this caldera. So all of these encounters wouldn't be necessary. Oh! Oh no!
I could see it coming. You knew that bat was going to get him one way or another. Now there's that going back to 5 to up in A. Well, he still doesn't have a way through doors. I was thinking, why not go through P5 while you're here, but no fairy, no key.
Okay, Knucks is just gonna pick up this. Did he just cast jump twice?
I don't know. I thought he just the once. Gonna pass through Rebo on Knucks' side, and it's Rebo Shark. All hail Rebo Shark.
Yeah, whenever there's a Rebonak in P1, 2, or 5, you're gonna see the shark version. Oh, there's a Moa in there too.
Yeah, that's what was catching him on that one was the Moa. And it's a dead end on this side of the caldera.
It doesn't even go through.
But you don't see that until you're going through a little bit of it.
Yeah. Now he's like, oops, I am not going the right way. So
it's a one-way caldera.
Where was the life spell?
It's Old Kasuda according to Knucks' tracker, but I don't think anybody actually went into Old Kasuda.
Did we just
not it's just that way by process of elimination.
I don't know if he's gonna make it through this room. There's usually enemies that you have to fly through, so
like that.
Yeah, there's gonna be another one too up here, I think. Oh yeah. God! All right,
7 holding up.
Oh, very nice jackhammer there. Hey, nicely done making it through there with no health. Oh, he wanted that fairy, I think.
Hold by the bot.
And another one of these rooms. I don't think this is the same one we saw before.
No, it's because this is P4. It's the first time anyone's been into it.
Yeah, I think that was P2 before with the other one. Alright, did Sassage find the other way around now?
No, going through Sunken right now and just picked up the cross.
Yeah, but it must have been the first time he saw that, so I don't know if this is new territory for him.
Well, been down this area before because I know he went to Water Tile because he's got the glove.
That's true. Then did he not go through that connector cave that's right there?
I guess he did not.
Oh, maybe... I think he might have come in here and then died, I'm guessing.
It's not gonna work, Sausage.
You do have thunder. Could cast that.
No, it's also another spot where that jackhammer technique kind of helps out. You can kind of move while on someone with the jackhammer.
Yeah. Combat and movement in this game can definitely be weird. Oh, this is the
Had
item.
another Rebo. And that was a Rebo Shark as well. So we had both the mini bosses from Vanilla P6 show up in P4.
Yeah, this has not been a quick P4, that's for sure.
So Sassage is in P3, but still no fairy.
Yeah, he should be pretty close to the town where the fairy spell is now. I might as well go out and get it. But choosing to press on for now. Yeah, we do know that these rooms are required. Gotta use fairy to get through one way or the other. Why did you do that? Why did you just go checking that right first? It's an interesting choice. Unless he thinks that's a path that he's already taken, I'm not really sure.
I think it's a dead end. Or sometimes I've done it before where I just go into a room and say, nope, I don't want to deal with this. I'll try a different way first. But of course, that would normally be in the room he's currently in.
Yeah, so he's going to take a death there so that he can refill his magic to go back through these key doors. Another death for Sassage, unfortunately. Oh, this is rooms he's already been in, so he's maybe a little turned around. I can empathize with that. But he's gonna have to go some other direction now that he didn't go before.
And Sassage is out of P3.
Oh, fairy's still too expensive to call.
No, it still hasn't picked up fairy.
No, I meant for Knucks
for
there.
Knucks. Okay. Just trying to see if he can get up to that statue to get a jar.
Yeah, it looks probably possible, especially with upstep. Well, I remember the first time Knucks went through that room, he had 0 health and he made it through there damageless, but not so much this time.
Yeah, and had to use a defensive thunder as well.
Why? You already went through this room. What about the room below? There you go. There you go. There you go. That's alright. He's still got a couple lives to preserve, I believe. So finally, Sass just picked up Fairy, and he can do palaces in logic.
And the return trip right back to P3, or check this town first. Let's reflect.
Yeah, we do need reflect.
He's got a good amount of catching up to do. He's 2 palaces behind Knucks right now. We have found Garak.
You have indeed. I can see whether he has any keys in reserve, so he doesn't have enough to cast Fairy right now.
Does not have a key in reserve.
Yeah, he's gonna have to take a death.
This kind of thing with Garak is you need magic for Reflect, so do you have enough to cast Reflect and Fairy, and it looks like Shield as well?
Yeah, he'd be dead already
Try
if
to
it
beat
wasn't for
Garak
that
now.
shield. Well, that was a nice double block there. Garak was not nice to him. I think he handled that pretty well. Oh yeah, go get that level. Go get that level. Can't even cast this anyway, so you might as well just go down and finish off this level. Nice. Oh, not enough. What the bot? 2. We're less than 10 away.
Nope, can't go that way.
How about to the left? Oh, just kill the bot? Yeah, that's fine. Whatever.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'd check what's left first.
I mean, we only need a couple more of those bots at this point. So go back to the right. One more bot
Now
and do
you
it.
can go get the bot. Now you go get the bot.
Yeah, you don't have to leave the screen to get another bot. You just have to walk a certain distance away from it. So, yes, just
Yeah,
take that.
Take the death.
Yeah, that's true. He does have to take a death.
How close to death he is, I would go back and hug the bot.
Yeah, it would take a couple hits, but not that long.
And guess who else is in P4?
Oh, that's right. He used Thunder to clear out this room. Otherwise, that would have been a very good room to die in before. Right, so I think Knucks is gonna finish with 6, 7, 7 here for levels and be heading into GP. I still don't understand how we missed the life spell. Old Kasuto.
Well, like I said, I don't think you ever found Old Kasuto.
Right. Where is it? Is it under the flute? Maybe.
I know Sausage did 3-eyed Rocket, did not see what it was.
Okay.
And it just might just be in a spot no one felt like looking. Knucks had all the spells he needed, plus knew where all the palaces were. So it wasn't really a need to go look for anything else. Plus he picked up the shield. He had the trophies, though. I know a lot of runners will pick up one or the other. And I prioritize shield because life can be, 1 or 2 bars, which doesn't help out too much.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, you have to pick up the safeties that are right for you when you're playing this game, right? So, if it's going to help you significantly to pick up, jump or life or shield, then just go do it. You don't have to worry about what anyone else thinks that you should be doing or whatever.
But Knucks into GP at 68.07.
Which actually, no, not 68.
Oh, 78, excuse me. I'm normally better at math than that.
Still, not too bad. Wasn't the most free seed and still getting in here. Now we're 18 in. Not so bad. Could be sub 90.
The tornado strats. try to keep Thunderbird in the middle, because how the fireballs come out in the middle actually seems to be sort of safe. Not as safe as, against the side where it gets despawned.
Sassage takes down the Rebonek in this is P4, right? And picks up the 1-up for his reward.
I don't know if the pass-through one was actually on the way to Karok.
I think it was. Alright, nicely done by Knucks, taking down Thunderbird.
And that was an early Thunderbird, so we got plenty of Palace left to go.
Yeah.
But luckily now you don't have to worry about keeping magic around for Thunder.
Yeah, that was certainly a good choice to use the shield spell there. A lot of high damage rooms here. I wonder if there's a jar in that previous room. There's also a jar in that room, but I think you need the jump spell there, so... We're down to 1 life, yeah.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be surprised if we see a game over or 2 here.
Yeah, Bubbles and GP hit hard.
Sassage also picking up that key for this
There's the
Rebonek.
other Rebo Shark.
So I think after this was the elevator that went up, and then you had to take the first left. Yeah, do we want to switch the audio to Knucks?
I switched it over.
Oh, okay.
I know we had some, I don't want to call it issues, just set up where Knucks only going through one side. But
yeah,
we don't want to take GP's music away from chat. They need their GP music.
That's true. That is true.
A couple more options, and blue chicken. This GP has been fairly light on chickens.
It's always interesting having to use shield and not the life spell, because you've got to really be using foresight of when am I going to be taking damage.
Yeah. Or like me sometimes, and cast it after getting hit a couple times, going, oh wait, I should have put shield up now.
Yeah, Knucks is getting down to the end of his life meter here, and I believe that this is his last life, so might be seeing the beginning of the palace again soon.
I know we had a couple of lefts that were available.
I mean, I think that the regular Palace theme is better than GP theme.
Oh. Hug the chicken.
I think the regular Palace theme is the one that's most widely recognizable among people, and it's that way for a reason. Sassage is heading the right way here if he can make it through. He's still got a couple lives left, so yes. As long as he keeps going that way, and he did not. Dang it. He got scared off by the encounter. I say encounter, I just mean the enemies that happen to be there. And this is a dead end, so he'll soon be heading back that direction. Did he pick up Upstead? He did. Okay, that's good. Would have been very tedious to get out of that without Upstead.
Now has to go back into that room he took a death in. A lot easier to get through this room going left or right. The timing works a little bit better.
Gotta use shield right away.
There's Karak, but no magic, so we'll have to take a death.
Yeah. Alright, good. Still got another life left. He does not... Oh, he does have the life spell. Okay. But the fight is going pretty decent so far. He doesn't have enough magic to cast Fairy, and I'm not sure if he does have a key. Ooh, we got the upstep.
He does have a key.
Okay, that's good. Oh, man, he's so close to another level, but not gonna take the time to worry about that, I guess.
I think you're at the point where it's just like, you've got to go. Especially with 2 more palaces left, should be at 666. The end of it, which is normally good levels.
Oh, life is only 2 bars? That's unfortunate.
Better than nothing. Knucks, I think, is backtracking through what he's done before.
Yeah, I mean, he obviously didn't finish off this path. He had a game over, so I guess he's just sticking with that main path first. The longer that he continues in here, of course, it does give Sassage a little window to try to get back into this race.
Sassage has got to go back into the Caldera to get to P5. Luckily, I don't think there's any encounters on the way to P5.
No, it was pretty free to get to through the west side of the Caldera. Oh, okay. So this is the other side of that upstep block room. So it's not required to go through that.
So it's back in this junction. You don't want to fall down the hole.
Why is he trying to kill him?
So yeah, I think the left here is the last option left for.
Is it?
I think so.
I would be surprised if he's cleared every path. That's just a little loop right there. No, it's not. Okay. Looked like a loop.
Alright, I have more birds.
Gotta be casting shield, man. Yeah, that doesn't do a whole lot. That magic refill
Yeah.
doesn't really help when you don't have the life spell. And there's game over. Game over number 2, I think, for
Well,
Knucks
even
engine.
then, Knucks had mostly full magic. I don't think that was really necessary to go after that magic jar.
Yeah, well, I'm saying if he did have the ability to cast life, at least he could use his magic to cast life and then
Yeah.
take the refill. But there was nothing you could really do with it other than maybe cast fairy or something to get through the room. So
I also think you could have gone back down the elevator and kind of reset the room once you saw it was not a jar. So this race is not over yet.
no, Sassage was quite a bit behind, but he's getting there. I'm kind of hoping he picks up shield before going to GP as well. Yeah, you're not going to make it through this room, are you? It's entirely doubtful. Cast that shield spell.
There you go. And Sassage already to Guma.
Yeah, that was pretty quick. However, he doesn't have shield. He does have life. But so far, getting
Yep.
through.
Eh,
Looks like life 6 is fairly effective. And also, it looks like it filled 3 bars, not 2.
Might have. But Guma's down. And if it is fire life, as what some people are saying, then this should have been used a little bit more often.
Yeah, we never did identify what fire was linked to. So, fire life is one of the more helpful spells to have in GP.
I don't know how Knucks stayed on the bridge there.
Yeah, I thought that he was menuing so that he could cast Fairy because he was heading for the lava, but
Yeah, I would have went straight for Fairy right there.
oh, there's Dark Blink
Dark Blink.
next room after his previous game over. That's crazy.
All right. Get your GGs in chat. I do believe Knucks has a life in reserve, and just in case this goes south. And finishing with a race time of 1 hour 34 minutes and 29 seconds. In first place is Knucks. Try to get Knucks in for an interview.
That was far from a free seat, so.
And we're joined by Knucks. GG.
Hey, thanks.
So, how do you think the start of that seed went?
Really bad.
Yeah, you both had some issues at the start. There were some pretty tough caves there, and life and attack effectiveness were not high, so both of you took some game overs and had to revisit some caves, but I think overall you got through things a little more quickly.
And then finally finding the cave to Death Mountain.
Yeah, that was pretty much the last location for both of you.
I think I had found it early on, but then I just didn't go back to it for a really long time.
Yeah, no, certainly don't blame you. I mean, checking out Maze Island first was definitely the play. Yeah, we thought
Especially after I saw the raft tile on Maze Island and knew it just went right back to the west.
Yeah, we hadn't really noticed the raft tile on the west before that. We thought that maybe the raft was going to be our progression to get to the east, but then, yeah, in the end, when we got back to Death Mountain, we were pretty sure that was going to be the way forward to get to the east. So, yeah, I think a big moment for you was like killing that one blue Lizalfos in Maze Island and getting to like attack 3. That seemed to really be a kind of a breakout for you, and where you know, it was a bit of a struggle with the early levels, but after that point it seemed like it was a little easier to get through.
Yes,
And
things seemed to smooth out after I got that attack 3.
Yeah, and it was a really nice fight too, by the way. You know, obviously certain combat parts are easier than others. I mean, by the way, my biggest advice for that is cast shield early. Like, you know, seem to be reluctant to do it sometimes, but
And cast Thunder. It's okay to use it early.
Yeah, that's true. Both of you guys, especially Sassage though, but yeah, there were some caves where like, why aren't they just casting Thunder? We know it's castable with 5 jars, but yeah, Sassage had a lot of troubles. He didn't identify how to get through and find the fairy spell, so he cleared 3 palaces, I think, before he got fairy.
Yes. He had 1, 2, and 6 down, and got hung up in 3. Yep, Sausage has DNF.
Yeah, he did just place his 6th gem, so you know, he was getting there. How did you feel about that GP?
I think I saw all of it. Pretty sure I saw all of it.
Yeah, I'm not sure. You had a couple of game overs there, and I didn't quite see whether you cleared the entire paths that you game overed on or not, but
yeah, I think I went back and finished that path and I game overed again, so I took a different path and it took me right back to another loop that I noped out of, the upstab block.
yeah, but the upstab block you ended up going through from the other direction anyway, so
yeah.
And we are joined by Sassagelink. GG.
Thank you.
Hey, GG's.
GG's, man.
So we were talking with Knucks earlier about the beginning of that seed of trying to get off of the west.
Yeah, it was difficult. Then I didn't find the cave to go to the east for a while either. Even though I had the boots right away, I could have gone through. But yeah, that is just the way it is.
But for a while though, you were keeping up with palaces. With Knucks, you got 3 palaces out of logic before getting fairy. But how did you feel once you finally did find fairy?
Pretty good. Just man, I really thought that was a throughway through Death Valley, and I wasted so much time on that.
I think it's one of the rare times I've seen a one-way called Dara. Like the actual tile, the actual trap tiles were behind the palace, but didn't go anywhere.
Ooh, that's rough.
Yeah, that was why I was convinced it was the throughway for the rest of the east.
And finding 5 was essentially my go mode, so I didn't even bother going that direction afterwards.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I forgot about the through cave down south there in the east, and didn't check it until it was too late.
And fire was linked to life, correct? Because I know we were having some trouble figuring out which spell it was linked to.
I figured it was either life or reflect.
It wasn't reflect because I definitely tested that, but I also didn't notice it giving me that much life if it did give life.
Okay, life was 3 blocks, I think. So
I think we saw it give you three blocks when you used it against Guma.
Well, now I just feel bad for all those game overs in GP.
Yeah, GP was not playing nice with you for a while there, Knucks.
4 and GP just got me back for Barba Whispering.
oh, I'm glad I didn't have to go through it then.
Yeah, you both had your struggles, of course, but you both did some good things too. In particular, I think you both had pretty good Guma fights. I'm sure if you watch this back, you could see things that you could do differently or whatever for next time. Do we know when Game 2 is going to be?
Possibly Friday.
Okay, sounds good. We'll look forward to that and see if Knucks will be moving on after that, or if Sassage can force a Game 3. Yeah, you guys have any more thoughts on the seed?
Nothing here. Just want to say thanks for getting the restream going, doing the work, putting that in, and GG's Knucks.
Yeah, GG's, and I'm just glad we had magic jars this time around.
Yeah, I had them all almost.
Once again, give our runners Knucks and Sassagelink a follow for the performance they put on today. I also want to thank my co-commentary Joe Coper for coming on, and of course our tracker JLo working behind the scenes. We're going to try to get as many races as we can from the Zelda 2 Randomizer Standard Tournament as we can. Plus, of course, we have tournaments for the other Zelda games going on at the same time, so check the ZSR schedule for those. Other than that, thank you for watching, everybody, and we'll see you next time.